You already know what it is, man. DJ KG, Bosstalk 21 podcast. We on episode 6. I got my boy YB in the building. Got my girl Diamond. What's popping? And we got a whole lot of special guests. You know, we ain't got our normal, just 3 or 4 guests, you know what I mean? But we got a whole slew of people in the building, and we just having a discussion night, just vibing out, man. DJ KG, I'm going to let them introduce themselves.
This is Nico right here.
Call me Bob.
No particular order. Ladies, y'all want to go first? Or let's go free.
Let's roll, man.
Man, they all acting shy, man. Bro, we ain't doing none of that.
My girl said no face, no case.
Boy, still feel.
We got my boy them. You all there. Team Leo's in the building. Leo's in the building. What's y'all sign? What's y'all sign?
Virgo.
Libra is the realest in the game.
There's some L's in here.
What?
Libras.
It's the Virgos for me.
Oh
yeah. What's y'all sign over there? What's y'all sign over there?
What's y'all sign? What y'all? I want to know y'all sign.
Okay, we in the building, Cancer.
Yo.
Sagittarius.
Oh,
Leo.
Look, I ain't gonna front. I love Sagittarius. Y'all the life of the party.
So y'all,
For real.
so just see, that's a good topic. So y'all ever had a bad sign, a sign that y'all just won't fuck with?
Absolutely, Aries.
It's Virgo.
That's a close, definitely number 2. But Aries is a dead for me.
So Aries are dead for you.
Yeah.
So what about you?
Virgo.
Virgo. What happened with the Aries and the Virgo? What made it so bad?
It's the manipulation for me. You know, it's the energy. It's the all in and then quick flip. Just too much
But
manipulation.
the signs
for me.
actually matter.
No.
To anybody.
No, I think it's
No,
really
no.
the person.
No.
It's the
I
person.
ain't never really just been on it. I don't know.
No.
Yeah.
I ain't
It
never asked
don't
that
matter.
question.
I mean, people don't know that you have like a whole birth chart, but we're not gonna get into all that because that's a real deep subject. But your sun sign is it's gonna be a no for me.
So it's straight red flags. If he tell you he that
I'm
sign.
gonna watch you, but you know.
But if let's say if it was your celebrity crush and you found out his birthday, you was like, you still gonna be like, nah, or you gonna be like,
You heard I said no.
Yeah.
I meant what I said.
you meant what you said, cause he that sign.
I meant what I said.
What about you,
I would
Bree?
like
If that was
to
your
know.
celebrity crush and he was that
Most
sign,
definitely a no.
Still gonna be a no.
still gonna be a no.
Scarred. I'm listen.
All right, so what if you meet the person and you're dealing with them and you never, like, y'all don't even get into the birthday, but you like them. So then, and they finally say they signed, they like, I'm a Virgo. You automatically cut them off? What if you vibing with them? So how that work?
I'm gonna watch. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm gonna watch you. Because a person gonna always tell on themselves. Right?
Bro, I done been in a situation.
First of all, I want to know your birthday from the jump. Because what's your birthday?
And want to go a little bit deeper. What time were you born?
All right.
That's true. That's one of the first questions you ask people.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, when your birthday?
That's the
When your birthday?
Right.
Yeah, I gotta make sure my birthday first.
You know, we
make
ain't
sure I get a
elementary no more,
gift.
so we don't say what's your favorite color. We
Let me
say,
see
like,
what
what's
you
your
want.
birthday?
All right, so what's a deal breaker then? Like, what's a straight deal breaker? Like first date, like what you ain't going for, and like what you going for?
Let's do the fellas first, because y'all look quiet on the mic. Y'all was ready to get on camera, but y'all quiet.
Because we doing
let's do the fellas first. What's
we
the deal breakers first date?
we doing ladies first, because you know what I mean, because you know.
No.
What's the deal breaker?
Look at the Leo trying to be in control. Come on
Ladies
now.
first, because you know what I mean. I'm new to the date scene. I don't really go on dates. So what's something like you go on a date like if a nigga don't leave a certain amount of tip or something like that. What's a deal breaker for y'all? Or a nigga don't pick you up, or he late or something like that. What's a deal breaker?
Don't take me to Applebee's. We not doing no 2 for $20.
Oh Lord.
Somebody took you to Applebee's?
No, just don't take me to Applebee's. I'm not going to Applebee's, no Chili's. Don't take me to neither one of them. Because I like to eat steak.
All right,
Like-
but what if, let's say he pick you up, we finna go, you know what I'm saying? Y'all ride, but y'all pull up like, do you be like, oh, nah, I ain't doing this? Or like, do you go through with the date?
Grateful, but after that, don't hear from me.
Okay, so when you say deal breaker, you mean like a guy trying to come up to you, talking to you, deal breaker, like, oh yeah, nah, you ain't it, or you like, we on the first date.
Start from the top. When he approach you, like, nah, he ain't it. Like, what's the first thing? Okay, when the dude walk up to you, what's the first thing you looking at?
Him, like, For me, it's the person.
Shoes.
No, I'm lying.
Shoes.
It's the
Shoes.
I heard that before. Shoes.
It's shoes, bro. You ain't got no
it's the shoes and it's the nails. Cause first of all, like your nails ain't gotta be manicured, but if they dirty up on there, why need you touching me? You dirty like that.
Yeah.
The second
What
thing
you fix
I'm
on
gonna
cars?
ask
What you fix on cars
Somebody
though?
work on
What
cars.
if y'all meet at Kroger, you take it off work or something? Like,
okay, if he in his work outfit, then okay, cool. You know that's that. But then we'll go further. But I need to know if you got kids, and if you had kids, you take care of your kids. Because if you don't take care of them, then I know you don't care about life. Because what I need you for?
That's hard.
If you
That's
don't take
hard.
care of your
That's
kids,
fact.
that's the first thing that be on your mind. Wake up in the
Still.
morning, I ain't got nothing for you.
Ladies, have you ever been on a date and in the middle of the date you like, nah, this nigga ain't for me. Like, look, I'm gonna get this free meal and I'm gone. I'm just block this nigga. Y'all ever been in a situation like that?
To be honest, we in 2022. Dudes ain't dating no more.
So,
Like, I
They don't even want to date no more. You gotta be in a relationship to go on a date with a dude.
Yeah.
And second of all,
Facts.
you ain't finna go out to eat with no nigga if you ain't fucking after y'all leave.
damn.
Cause you most definitely gotta
Facts.
So shit.
But do you feel like
I ain't
okay?
never got to no date with no nigga because if you ain't my vibe, I'm
don't
gonna cut you
rush
off.
it. Let it flow. Don't
Nah, I was just like.
But my thing is, like she said, you know the red flags before we even get to the date.
Real talk.
Because in the age that we in, we communicating so much with the person that we meet. Soon as you get a nigga your number, he blowing you up. That's a red flag for me because give it a little time, okay?
Yeah.
Let it residue. You know what I'm saying? Let it resonate. I'm sorry, but we already know before we get to the date. So if you on a date with this person, you already know, okay, he's a potential person. This is going somewhere. But yeah, like she said, it be.
All right, so for the fellas, what y'all looking at? Like, what's gonna catch your eye on the female? Like, what you looking at first?
The body.
Me, first it's the teeth. I'm keeping it 100. It's the teeth first, and then the body follow right after that.
So what if she got a nice body, but her teeth kind of need a little work?
I mean, we can fix both. We can fix either or, but you know, if I'm keeping it a stack, shit, they gotta come. They gotta
They
come.
hand in
both.
hand, really.
Yeah, they hand in hand, but you know, I mean, I like both already. A1, you know.
Okay, so my question to you is, all right, so you and this girl, you fell in love with her teeth straight, body nice, you know, y'all kicking it. Body's changed. So what if you get this potential girl, your wife, pregnant, and her body changes? So what's next?
Okay, I'm gonna tell you what's next. I work out 6 days a week.
But you know what? I love that though. I love that.
I
Keep
work
me
out 6 days a
motivated.
week. I got a chick. She come with me 6 days a week. You know, if your body, you know, fuck up, after a baby, you gonna come with me.
Yeah.
Of course, a man can't have no baby, so mine ain't gonna mess up. But you know, yeah, she gonna come with me. I'm gonna get it right for her. If it don't get right,
That's that cancer energy.
you know, we'll pay for it. But that's another topic.
But that's real though. That's real though. You would want to be with somebody who's going to put in that extra effort to motivate you because you know, like you said, most of the time when a woman's body or the woman in general changes from childbirth because we go through so much, the nigga will slide, and that's why you have so many single mothers where y'all be like, he must just didn't want to deal with the problems. No, she probably let his ass go because he was tripping, or
But how long is long enough before you start to make
That's a
change
good
back? Like you had a baby in January, nobody expected you to go to the gym in March.
Yeah.
But if it's January 2028, you ain't been to the gym yet. Like, are you really trying?
I mean, you're right. You're right. I
Because
think
if a
that,
man loses his job and his female and his woman leave him, we're gonna be like, yeah, you a broke ass nigga. Yeah, she right to leave.
That
But if
must
you
take
gain
a
8
fact.
pounds,
You a
it's
fat
taboo.
bitch.
It's taboo though. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's a double standard.
It just be some people just get real down and depressed because they get overwhelmed. Like, damn, she got twins. Just imagine, like, this your first time being a parent. You got twins. Now you got to put on a load of cleaning up, cooking, washing clothes.
I like
Then
that,
your
yeah.
mental health at the same time. Like, men don't understand. It's a job being a mama.
Well, I think
It's easy being a father because you ain't got to do the whole thing. But at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's either
as far as taking care of the
as
children.
far as taking care of the children, because when the baby get hurt, the first thing baby gonna say is mama.
Yeah.
Mama gonna come straight there. You gotta wear the
I definitely
superhero
wanna chime
gown
in.
for the babies. You know what I'm saying? But they still be daddy's babies at the end of the day. But at the same time, when you get done, you still gotta cook, clean, wash their clothes, put them in the tub, put them in the bed. You know what I'm saying? Change the diapers.
Much is this. On the man side, it's a little different. You're right. Y'all body go through changes. We don't. Like my boy Nico said, he'll support you, come to the gym. I feel like, honestly, it just come down to a teamwork.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, okay, I can't make you come, but I can support you.
Facts.
I can give you that moral support, let you know, like, it ain't even about your body. I ain't lay down with you because you had to bang your body. I ain't have a baby with you because you had to bang your body. I had that because I loved you and I saw a future in our family. So pretty much, we see it like that, and y'all see it like, okay, our body going through change. Y'all ain't looking at it like this. Y'all ain't feeling how I'm feeling. Okay, we don't, but at the same time, we here with you still. We ain't left your side. We're here to support you through all the changes you go through, mentally, physically, and I feel like men sometimes don't get that same support back.
Ladies should have been here for that.
Yeah.
It's like, it's a teamwork.
So women are saying, how many times y'all heard a nigga fuck anything? All the time.
Mm-hmm.
But then on the other hand, if you gain some weight, you think nigga want to talk to you. You can't. Both of them can't be true at the same time.
Yeah.
Nigga ain't gonna, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so.
I mean, but isn't it true though that you can have the baddest girl, she going through the season in her life where things may be rocky, and you'll just go fuck some for excitement.
Well, I can't speak with nobody.
Okay, well, speak to you. Speak to you.
Speak on the man. Speak.
Yeah.
No. So the thing is, when women step out, it's always justified.
Mm-hmm.
Always. It's always a reason why.
Yeah, they try to give you a reason why.
I mean, no.
Like when Will and Jada, he allowed it.
Mm-hmm.
Or she was straight up told him, you wouldn't satisfy me, so I went out with somebody else. Well, if a man told a woman that, oh, he ain't no good, he a dog. Like if a dude only getting sex, let's say twice a month, if he go get something else.
Just being me, man. If mine come to me and tell me I ain't satisfied, man, I'm finna go on about my business, cause
But some people
it's
don't
a
know
wrap
that
from
though.
there.
Some people
Like,
not
what?
strong like that though. Some people just feel like they can keep on trying until
Ain't
they
no more
get
trying.
back.
You tell me
What they
this.
had in the beginning, some people try to get that back.
That's
and
true.
that's the problem right now. Like we stay in Vicksburg. A lot of people in relationships, they stuck in relationships that they been in since we been in high school. I'm going to say we because I've been around y'all ever since I was little. So, I can say we because I know who been together for years, and they ain't went nowhere. Like, we can count the people on our hand who are married right now and still with the same person they been with in high school. Small town syndrome. You stuck with that same person. You can't get away from them.
Yeah. You
got to move away to get away from the person that you with. Because if you don't, it's always, like they say, he can't leave me alone. She can't leave me alone. Of course you ain't going to leave them alone. Every time they text you and call you, you won't answer the phone because you feel like you just got to go back to them.
Yeah.
And I ain't going to be the person to say it. I ain't never said it on camera, but I'm going to say it today. I was with somebody for 3 years. And I moved to Jackson. And I feel like if I would have never moved to Jackson, I would have still been dealing with that person. The mental drainage, abuse, everything. Like, you got to get away from people that's bringing you down. Because if you don't, you're going to be sinking forever, bro. Like, for real. Like, you got to just let some people go. And some people just stuck where they at. They can't let go.
Do you feel like letting go is the hardest thing to do?
You just got to change where you at. Because just like, I'm around you every day. Yeah, I'm around you every day. Yeah. If you around me every day, just like I'm around a whole bunch of smokers every day, I'm trying to stop smoking. I'm going to keep on smoking. If I'm around a bunch of alcoholics every day, I'm going to keep on drinking.
Yeah.
You know your habits. You got to change your environments to change your habits. Just like you can't take a person off of drugs. They still hang around them, but cokeheads, they going to keep on doing, what they producing. So that's why it's always easier said than done from somebody that's not in the situation. That's why people have to learn to understand and know your place. Like, you got to be like, what if that was me?
Mm-hmm.
Put yourself in these people's shoes. Like, what if it was me? You got to think about the what ifs. Because people be easy saying, oh, if I was them, I wouldn't be doing it. But you don't know what you would do. Love change people.
You gotta go through.
Love is an emotion you can't control.
For real. Love will have you doing some crazy stuff for real.
Right.
You'll be sitting up there, let somebody smack you around your head up against the wall. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You having 1,000 kids while they out here having outside kids. You still with them. Come on now, we stay in Vicksburg. We know this.
Facts. Hey, what you saying is what you saying is some real shit. You know,
Like, for real.
What you saying is some real shit. You know what I mean? But I see a lot of crazy shit. No lie. And you gotta get your ass out of it. I tell motherfuckers all the time. I tell all my partners, they get out of a relationship, They be like, man, I just broke up with my girl. Man, nigga, go date somebody else. Bro, go date somebody else. You been with this girl since you was in high school. Go date somebody else.
But sometimes in that situation,
fix yourself.
KG,
you do.
Man, when you in a long relationship like that and that person drug you down through that, man, you gotta find yourself.
Yeah, you gotta find yourself.
You gotta know the person you
You
is.
do that first. You do that. Let me tell you. I tell my partner this. You do that first. Take some time to yourself. Find yourself. You know, you got some people. I got partners. That's all they know is relationships. And I tell them, you like being with somebody, that's cool. But take you some time first
to
find yourself and see who you are. Because we're not the same people. We're not the same. I'm not the same.
What does that mean?
What that mean is
your preference or what
getting
you
into
want
with
you.
what you, because you've been in a relationship. You're a new person now. You know what I mean? So you're not the same KG from high school. You're not the same KG from college. You're a totally different person. You know what you're going to accept and you're not going to accept. So with that being said, you're going to go into your next relationship different. And then you took that time to learn what you did in that relationship and what you didn't do in that relationship.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because a lot of people don't go back on that.
Accountable for what the part you play. And what's so important about that is when you look at yourself and you see what negative things you acquired from this relationship and what you added to this relationship, you have to figure out what you want to take with you, what type of traits you want to take into the next thing that you go, how you talk to the next person, first of all, before any of that, how you love yourself. Because what I'm learning, if you're not keeping promises to yourself, you can't keep promises to nobody else. If you're not loving who you are, whether you 100 pounds, 300 pounds, and you trying to get to a goal, if you don't love that starting person, the end person isn't going to love the journey that when you go through it. So you really have to take accountability and look at yourself and be real with yourself. Because if you do not and you jump into another situationship, fuck buddy, or relationship, you're going to take the trauma that you learned from this relationship to the next person. And now you're going to fuck up somebody else.
A lot of people don't. People say, find yourself, or people look at a relationship and want the other person to make them happy.
Yeah.
First of all, happiness is not a state of being. Happiness is a temporary emotion. It's like anger, sadness, despair. So people think you're supposed to be happy all the time. You're not supposed to be happy all the time. If that's your perspective, you always gonna come up short. Right. That's a lot of problems with relationships and marriages. Just because this person don't make me happy all the time, it's a bad thing. Then society geared now, like KG said, go find somebody else. Well, flip side to that is you always think of something better, so you don't even put your full effort in. Like if I told y'all this is the last job the job you're doing now is the last job you have for the rest of your life, y'all probably put a little bit more effort into it. Yeah. Because right now you know you're gonna get another. Right. So that's the biggest thing.
But I think sometimes when people say find themselves, see, sometimes you could be in a relationship and you can go through verbal abuse, and you'll deal with that. And then when you stop dealing with that person, when they say find themselves, you got to get in tune with yourself. Sometimes a person got to break you down to build you back up. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes when you distance yourself from that person, you got to find you a mirror to look at yourself first and tell yourself who you are, remind yourself who you are, and realize what did you do in the relationship as well. Since sometimes we quit to blame the next person and say what they didn't do. They ain't do this, they ain't do that. But what did you do? You know what I'm saying?
What that other person did, it don't really even matter. So you can't control their action.
So sometimes you got to find that inner peace within yourself, and you got to look in that mirror and be truthful with yourself. Because how can you be truthful to somebody else if you ain't real with yourself first?
Just to piggyback off what Bob just said, but when he said how to do that, I'm just gonna keep it 1,000 with you. A lot of us need a therapist, and I have a therapist. I went through postpartum.
I need it.
I have never been, but I went through
really bad postpartum.
You gotta have that insurance.
Yeah. Let me plug that too. So I went through really bad postpartum relationship issues and just issues with myself that came out as being a mom. And I realized that I don't know how to do that. It's a big thing.
That's okay.
And that's okay. And I don't know how to fix myself. I don't know how to look at myself and know what's good, what's bad, because these things that we've been carrying for years. So I found my way I found the right path into getting to a place to get a therapist, get an affordable therapist, and there's actually a program. I'll link it in the description box. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel. But I'll link that in the description box. But there is an affordable website where you can actually find you a therapist that go off of your income. I pay like $60 a
appointment.
But it's a little bit. But they'll set up a schedule that works for you. If you want to do every 2 weeks, your pay period or something like that. But you have to get out and find the resources to help yourself. If you don't know, and it's like Bree was saying, a lot of people, especially in small towns, you don't have the accessibility to knowing when I'm in something that's not going to work. You believing that this person that you done love for so long, they're going to change, they're going to be better, but you don't see that, and you're not in the proximity of people who know to tell you, girl, stop fighting. Because I've had people to tell me, stick it out, girl. See would it get better? He love you, girl, and that shit is just they don't know either. But you have to get out and get those resources, and I really believe that we need to push, especially as young people, push therapy because the people out here is.
Okay, so since we're speaking on therapy, a lot of people in the black community think that if you go to therapy, you are crazy.
Yeah,
and that's not it, because you do need to talk to somebody. If you can't talk to nobody in your circle, it's always easy to talk to somebody that you do not know because you won't never hear it again. So,
and you won't be judged.
And you want an unbiased opinion.
Like you want somebody that you could just listen to your problems. At the end of the day, everybody got their own problems, but they get paid to listen to you, so they gonna listen to you, even if you do or don't get a response. Some people just don't know. Like men, I'm just gonna speak on men. Y'all will sit up and hold everything on your shoulders and won't say nothing.
And we don't give them
and
the
then,
space to tell.
If you just think, men die before women do. Because you're stressed out.
Y'all stress us out.
Yeah.
I'm going to say this. Hold up.
I think we stress each other out.
I ain't going to say women stress you out. It's just the load. It's the load of, how we still saying, you got to pay all the bills. You got to do all this. You got to do all that. And y'all still want the woman to be like,
we have to do everything listed in the house. Take care of the house. Take care of you. Take care of the kids.
Hold up.
Everybody know
we got to do A through Z.
We know all that. We get that. But, okay, people say all this bullshit.
No shade.
But it's always, we got to do this and this and this and this, but we still have a problem. Like, everybody's like, I got to do this and I got to do that.
Right.
But what's your job right now?
My actual job, a respiratory therapist.
And are there doctors in the hospital?
Yes.
Do he care? What's your list of jobs got to be?
He needs to. He better.
As long as you do your job or you don't, right? That's all that matters.
Right.
But it's no job though.
Every time you get into
so everybody's
stuff, you can't be like, well, I got to do this.
But this
it don't matter.
But this the thing. This what gets me. Just like y'all will sit up here and say, from men and women, you will say this and that.
Y'all.
I'm just being real. Y'all, they'll have this going on, that going on. You lay with this person every single fucking night. And you will not have this conversation, but you will tell your partner, you will tell your homegirl, but you will not tell your significant other this. Why y'all not having uncomfortable conversations, but you will fuck this nigga raw, you will have a kid by this nigga, you will marry this nigga, but you won't tell this nigga, you won't speak on none of your insecurities or anything that make you feel vulnerable. A man or a woman, you will not do that. Why won't you do that with a person that you finna marry or you got a kid by? Why won't you do that?
I agree with you, but at the same time, just in my personal experience, I had to be forced into doing things like that. That's something I'm not used to. When I'm not used to it, I'm uncomfortable with it. So I have to be forced in that position. I'm about to be married, so these are things that we are going to have to do, whether we like it or not, for better or worse, forever, eternity. I don't even plan to get married once. So you should know my ins, out, my good, my bad, everything. And I expect you to come to me throughout the same. I don't want you to go outside and have to look to this person or feel like you can't come to me and talk to me about anything, whether it's good, bad, things you just not uncomfortable with. I want you to be able to come to me. So these are things we are being forced into doing with each other. But at the same time, we're becoming more comfortable with each other as far as it's just a learning process.
Let me ask you a question. When you say like a person should come to you and they going through something, right? If your man come to you and tell you something about what's going on, do women always, when is it a time for a woman to just be an ear and listen, or does she feel like she got to respond to everything?
Okay, so that's another issue that I'm currently going through and I'm learning about, because me just being myself, I always want to help. So, of course, you come to me with a problem that you have within yourself, then I want to know, okay, so this is the problem. Let me lay out some things that I probably would do that you didn't think of to do to help you solve your issues. But at the same time, I have to also step back and take a listen because sometimes you're not always looking for that. You just kind of want to get it off your chest and say what you got to say and say how you feel, and just want me to be there to be able to listen to you. And that's just the learning process. You have to kind of come to your person and kind of learn and kind of see. But it's kind of hard to decipher whether you really looking for help and you want me to tell you things, my ideas, or you just here to just want somebody to listen to you. But you got to kind of communicate that with me as well.
Yeah, I was just going to say, that comes down to communication and men being open to say, look, this is what I need. I'm going to say this and I need you to hear me. Or women, or a woman coming out and say, look, I'm frustrated about this. Give me some ideas. Yeah. It really comes down to your style of communication with the person that you're with and how clear you are and, saying what you need to say and getting what you need.
People say communicate. You can communicate all you want. Effectively communicate.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So you have to apprehend what they're saying.
So people don't understand. Sometimes it's the way you say something. And it's not, your intent don't matter. The way you come across, the way the person interprets it is what really matters. The perception is reality. Yeah. I feel like you yelling at me, I'm going to treat you like you're yelling at me.
Yeah.
Whether you are or you're not.
And I was just about to say that earlier. Like, women, we get to a point where we're frustrated, which is bad. I have this bad too, but when we're frustrated, we say something and it comes off very harsh, and at that moment, I'm speaking from frustration. It's probably not you. I'm speaking from the frustration and the hurt that I'm dealing with.
But
and
that's something you got to deal with.
Exactly, and I'm just about to say this. I feel like as a man and as a woman, you have to know your partner. You have to really learn your partner. Like, she's getting married, so she got to know if my husband come in frustrated and he's saying this and that, he may even go a little left, a little disrespect, just telling me this and that. But I know his heart. I know this person, so I really can. I can calm down and say, okay, babe, where is this coming from? So if you know you're a female,
I ain't letting nobody disrespect me because I know your heart.
No. It's not disrespect though. It's that you. If you know.
Wait, hold on, babe. Can I ask y'all this?
She's saying like intentionally, like I come in.
That wasn't his intent. You may look at it as disrespect, just like you said. You yelling at me, I'm not gonna listen to nobody yelling at you.
It's not cool.
I get that, but if somebody is frustrated, you're not gonna come in, babe.
Hey, but let me ask you this: when y'all say you should know you're a female, like what is that?
I mean, you should know how this person communicates. You should know how this person expresses their emotions. This should be what you learn. So if your girl, first of all, Bob, if your girl comes in and she's going out, if this is normal for her, then that might not be the girl for you because she don't know how to talk to nobody. Now, if you have a girl that speaks to you lovingly and y'all have clear communication, and then one day she just flip and just say, "Your ass ain't take the motherfucking trash out," then you'll be looking like, "What the hell?"
But I'm gonna tell you
that'll
something.
be your moment to say, "Hey, it should click in your mind. It's something wrong." Yeah, it's something wrong.
My point is y'all missing. All the yelling, the reason is irrelevant. You shouldn't be yelling at people anyway.
Now, Bob, you know you ain't gonna live with nobody that ain't gonna never yell.
But at the same time, you can't tell somebody how to express their emotions because a lot of people don't know. No, you cannot. Well, the only thing you can do is decide whether or not you can make a decision if you want to deal with this person, and if you don't, then that's your decision.
But you cannot warn me. How many times you literally heard me
yell? I have never heard you yell, but that is not. But
that's
at the same time, that's you. That's you. You can't tell. I can't tell Kenny how to express his emotions. I can't tell Dama how to express her emotions.
Fundamentally, cannot tell you to stop yelling and make you stop. No, but I'm telling you the way you yell. If you
but
yell,
at the same time, that goes along with knowing your partner. Those are talks. Like if that makes you uncomfortable. If your woman comes in and she's yelling at you and you don't like it, then after you figure out what's the root of the problem, what's going on, because we were just fine and you just came in just blowing up out of nowhere. Let's get to the root of the problem. And then hold on, and let me sit down and have a conversation. Okay, well, babe.
Okay, my point is, so
I didn't appreciate you coming in yelling at me. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's a conversation that needs to be had.
You shouldn't. What I'm saying is, if you are effectively communicating as an adult, you don't start off by yelling at nobody.
Okay, this 2022.
Hey, but what's this? But this what I'm saying.
Man, who actually thinks?
Nah, but this what
I'm
mad
walking in the room and yelling at
Wait
nobody.
a minute. Let me think.
I don't know why.
What should I do?
Because I'm 6'2", 250. If I yell at somebody, it's really intimidating, and all their listening receptors are turned off, right? Because it's fight or flight. If I get to yelling in somebody's face, they're intimidated.
That boy, no song. He said fight or flight. That's real.
Okay, when I'm saying yelling, I don't mean like in your face, like
I'm just saying,
this ain't gonna happen, and you ain't doing this. I'm not doing it.
I'm saying you shouldn't raise your voice anyway, because we all know. Somebody yelling at you, your ears turned off.
This what I
But
now. This
what
I'm gonna tell you something.
not yelling nobody.
Now I'm gonna tell you something. This
don't
goes
yell.
back to the main thing. The main thing I was saying. That's that ready-made relationship. Them the motherfuckers they dated for 6 months and didn't take their time to get to know a motherfucker. Y'all didn't live together. He ain't spend a night at the nigga house. He ain't spend a night at your house. Y'all got together. You my nigga. I'm your girl. That's that type of relationship. Y'all niggas ain't take no time to get to know another motherfucker.
Who doing that?
I ain't doing no ready-made
People
relationship.
are doing that.
I'll take 2 years before I get serious with
But
you.
that's been going on all of human history. People,
That's what I'm saying. Like,
people used to marry their daughters off without knowing.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
It's
I ain't doing that. Fuck that.
That's been going on since the Roman age.
If I take you out a date, shit, for 6 months, we still ain't together. I don't care. I don't give a damn. We still ain't together. Fuck that. We ain't been doing that.
I feel that.
Nah, yeah, I gotta see what I got.
What KG saying, I understand what he's saying about dating for a long time, because you don't know nobody, like you said earlier. You don't know nobody till you have kids with them, move in with them, and stuff like that. But at the same time, you gonna start seeing red flags before you even get in a relationship with a person.
It's all about if you want to deal with it.
Yeah, it's all about if you want to deal with it. That's just like if I know, you're gonna be a couple dollars short when we go out to eat sometime.
Nah, I got
You
a
know,
problem.
But hold on.
You ain't gonna say you don't want to deal with nobody that's broke, but you still gotta have a little hustle.
You have to be able to live, deal with people in different levels of life, because you never know what life will take you. No, you never know what life.
What's broke, Sasha?
Okay, so
What is
broke.
broke?
And life will change you now.
What Bobby said? What broke, Sasha?
Just don't stay there. Go here.
What's
I'm
broke?
gonna say
Keep it
being broke
real.
is being a dude though at the same time.
No.
I ain't gonna say I'm gonna be on
can
some
be
real shit. I'm gonna be on some real shit. Women can be broke.
So what's broke?
Women can be broke, but at the same time, being broke is being a man. You ain't got no hustle about yourself.
What about a woman got about herself?
That's the
That's
same
the same
thing.
thing.
You can be a broke ass
But
bitch.
I think it's a white
Broke ass bitch, broke ass
I
nigga.
just asked what's broke.
You ain't got no ethic, no work
I'm
ethic.
saying
Like,
the person is broke.
it's easy for a man to get up and go make $100
What does
faster than
broke
it is for a
mean?
woman.
Somebody tell me.
You go out, bro. You go
made-
out.
No financial.
You get out of some grass, bro. You made $100.
Man,
What
you go
is broke?
You come up here and watch some cars that roll
You
shop.
do not have the financial means to take care of the partner that you are
But for real though,
trying to get.
Give him the term.
And you're not in a position to make any financial means or trying to. I feel like that's a broke person. I'm not saying somebody that just lost it all. If you somebody that got it all, lost it, you can get it back. But if you're somebody who does not have anything and you're not working towards that, regardless of what you're going through.
So why do y'all still give them the pussy though?
Exactly.
ain't no
Ain't no y'all.
Hey, y'all still give them the pussy though?
Hey, let me ask y'all this.
Don't bother me.
Hey, let me ask y'all this. Have y'all ever fucked a broke nigga?
Yes.
After you found out he was broke?
In high school.
I ain't high school. I been in high school.
Well, I feel like broke. I feel like when y'all say broke,
We all have different definitions of what they
I feel like broke is really your mind. I really feel like broke is your mindset.
Like, your mindset. Cause you can give me some flowers and I'll be good. You know what I'm saying? You can give me a card and I'll be good.
Yeah.
Some
Broke
people
is
just
really
don't
your
have
mindset
that
because
type
you can
of-
have somebody who don't have something. That don't mean that they're broke.
Yeah.
That just mean, they can have a vision, right? You got to look at that the movie Acrimony, right? I don't really feel like the dude who was going through what he was going through was broke. He was having some motion. He was having a job that had, but his vision was bigger than what was going on in front of him. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like he was wrong.
Because just
So
like you
that
a
ain't-
business, just like you, everybody in here own a business or got a business or know what it's like to have a business. If you with somebody, they not gonna see your vision.
Yeah.
You gonna see your own vision. So, for instance, Kirk,
You gotta put in the
yeah,
work
you
for
gotta
the
put
person
in.
to see.
Yeah. So for
where
instance,
you
like
going
Kirk
with
and
it.
Rashida. At first, Kirk started out with all the money. Now, boom, time that went past.
He invested in her.
He invested in her. Rashida the one who making all the money. Like she the one with the game plan now. That's usually how I go when you get married to somebody. You usually get with somebody. I ain't
I'm not
saying.
smiling.
No, I'm not saying that ain't irregular. I'm just saying like the broke. We still on the broke topic. Just saying, Rashida ain't have it all. She was broke. When he got with her, she was broke. Just like he just said, he invested in her. Now Kirk probably down and broke.
But hold on,
Now,
she wasn't
Can I say
broke.
one thing?
Go ahead.
What you say? She was broke, and she brought him up. How many women
No,
do the same thing?
She was broke.
Yeah,
And
that's
he
what I'm
broke.
saying.
Okay.
He brought her up. Now, how many women do the inverse of that?
A lot of women
A lot of women do.
that.
You know
What?
Not celebrities.
Now, I know I feel
okay.
They gonna
If
take
you a
over
nurse,
that what look good, but
if you a nurse, you let a nigga that fuck you wash cars, you ain't bringing them up. We ain't talking about that. I'm talking about like really.
But people
woman
really
is a
do that though.
owner, like a pharmacist. Let's say she own her own pharmacy. She's not messing with a nigga that make money.
They do that. We in college. When you go to college, bro, you'll be
Everybody
surprised. Like girls be messing with niggas like local.
Well,
You mess with a local nigga when you go to the club, bro.
I'm saying, if a man, a doctor, owns his own practice, a dentist, he will mess with a woman that's younger than him or make less money than him. But the female dentist won't do the same. She won't mess with the nigga that work at Home Depot.
that's not a fact.
I really think y'all.
It depends on situation.
I really don't think.
Believe it or not,
I don't really
if
think
you
what
come
y'all
at a woman
saying.
the right way and she respect you, she gonna fuck with you.
Giving somebody some pussy don't mean they really.
I still think y'all having broke mixed up about what y'all saying because, like I'm saying, like when you saying Rashida, like she was broke or whatever, she really wasn't broke. She just
I ain't saying like she was down.
She had a vision. See, it's easy to work with somebody who got a vision. If I meet a woman and she don't have nothing, I ain't gonna call her broke. And she when I'm having a conversation with her, and I'm getting to find out who she is as a person, and she's saying, well, I want to go back to school, and I want to do this, and I want to do that. If I like her enough, I'm going to invest in her dream. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to invest my time and whatever I can give. If I give her some money to invest in her to grow, because that can help me out later. If she's going to be my lifetime partner, then I'm planting a good seed for us to grow together.
Like he just said, you know, this life is about your perception of your reality. We all have different definitions of what value is in this world. So you just said she can have the vision. You see value in it, so she's not broke to you. Right. She just said he gotta have the money. We ain't going to Applebee's, so she see value in a nigga that can take me to Ruth Chris. That's what's not broke to her. He see a whole different definition of what broke means.
I got a question. I got a question.
No.
Hey, I got a question.
That's your opinion.
Hold up.
But,
hold up. Just to piggyback what I said, y'all missed the whole point. What Rashida really did for Kurt.
Yeah.
This is the thing about being married to your partner. Kurt got the money. Rashida managed the money.
Yeah. You
get what I'm saying? A lot of women don't know how to manage the money. Cause a lot of guys like Kurt, they come from the streets, dope boys. Right. They don't know. They get the money, but they don't know how to manage that shit. Nigga have $1 million trap and do not know how to manage that shit. Rashida knew how to manage it and know how to invest and bring more money in. Like, you ain't got to do this the rest of your life.
Right.
That's why she good at what she do. She seen an opportunity with I'm gonna throw a boutique. I can do this. I can do that. I can get this shit popping on Instagram. These hoes like when I win.
Right. Now they just started a show too.
They win it. Yep. A lot of women don't know how to manage. You know what I mean? So a lot of guys, they don't know how to manage. So when you get some partner that get you a partner that can show you that shit is beneficial to a real nigga. That's some shit I need. Motherfucker, show me what I'm missing. It's another avenue where I can invest my money in this shit right here. Bring me a whole nother bag. Just like Gucci Mane and Keisha do.
At the end of the day, it's just all about your partner.
Yeah.
Like, you knowing your partner, like they were saying, like, you just got to know who you're dealing with at the end of the day.
But this all a part of learning your partner.
Yeah.
Facts.
You have to want to learn your partner and learn these things. If you don't, then
you can't learn that shit in 6 months.
No.
Yeah, all my viewers, you can't learn that shit in 6 months. Take your time. Let her spend a night at your house. Spend a night at her house. Take on a couple days. See if she act a fool.
You have to see a person at every level of life.
Hey, see a person for. I believe this shit. See a person for every fucking season.
Yeah.
Winter, summer, spring, and fall. If that motherfucker show you a red flag, run.
Hey, believe it or not, though, your red flags really start in the beginning of y'all conversation when y'all first meet. When you planning, y'all asking a person any questions or whatever, that's your studying time. Like, you should study them. Because they giving you, a woman giving you a red flag off the rip when she telling you, like, yeah, my lad dude, he was playing them game with me, but I went out of the car. She letting you know, like, I'm going to bust yours out, you play with me too. So you got to, but they'll overlook that because they're like, oh, she fine, she thick. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to hit her. You know,
and then want to call you crazy.
Yeah, she been told she was crazy.
So, yeah.
Hey, just to jump on that shit. Y'all ever had a motherfucker that you just, that motherfucker crazy, but you still just love that motherfucker? Ladies, y'all ever had a motherfucker?
I had somebody put a gun to my head and damn, that was it. I ain't got nothing else for you, baby. I'm not playing like that.
Love is a drug.
It is.
Yeah.
Real talk, love can do some strange things. See, that's why people. That's why some people be like, that'll never be me. You don't know what you would do.
You don't know about that.
Shut up,
You
Bobby.
just don't know what you would do when you in love with somebody.
Nico, you had some crazy shit, Nico?
That's just
Talk to him, man.
Man, if you like, we gonna say,
Bobby picked me up on side of the couple times.
we gonna say that
might never.
We gonna say that for the next episode, man. If you like what you heard tonight, man, make sure you like and subscribe, man. This episode 6, man. DJ KG, Boss Talk 21 podcast. Me, myself, YB, Diamond, and our special guest tonight, man. You know, we got a lot of people in the building, man. I'm gonna let them just, we just vibe out, man. We appreciate y'all coming out. Appreciate y'all looking, subscribing, man, watching us and supporting us and what we do. And, man, we thank y'all, man. Shout out to my boy RonShotIt, man. We out.